it actually wouldn't look like rape is whenever you give consensual sex is not rape. And according to us, what you have described was consensual sex.
That's
You
All right.
crazy.
described the act of sex. She told you what was going on. You are 6'4".
Yeah.
There's no way you can't get a woman off of your body if you did not want her on
Oh,
your body.
geez.
So to claim rape as the man of your stature,
Yeah.
no one's gonna believe that.
That's what I'm saying. Cause see, how you see, man. Man, God rest the Godfather, man, because he don't understand what I'm saying, man. But I'm just saying, Kendra, that's all I'm trying to say. Wouldn't nobody believe that narrative, which is why I don't spew it. It's not even a joke. It ain't even hee ha ha funny. So at the end of the day, I still have a child. Still got to take care of him. Got to deal with baby mom. Got to live my life just like she
Mm.
living hers, all happy and cuddled up with her new dude. I'm trying to get me a new boo. We about to come out of this hibernation season, and I'm trying to be prepared for summertime.
I would have hung up on her because she's not trying to help me. She's not seeing where I'm coming from. Why am I even here? But to make an example of myself, I don't like how she did that. I don't like how she handled him.
She handled him because she don't know the law. That's why at the end of that, if this is in South Carolina, this is South Carolina law. Every state is different. Now, South Carolina law, to practice sexual conduct, you have to do one of the following.
Okay.
What's that A? What is that A, Brandon?
The actor uses aggressive force to accomplish sexual battery.
All right. Kendra G thinks that's only sexual. Anything that's the only thing you could do is sexual assault. Is that you got to
Aggravated
be in
force.
that thing?
You're right.
That's her definition.
Yeah.
She's correct. But guess what? Thank God Ken and G don't make the laws around here, people.
And for women too, because this stuff goes for men and women. But go ahead.
All right, Brandon. Now you go read B, but let me set it up for you. You are with your lady and y'all doing this. Now read B, Brandon.
Okay, the victim submits to sexual battery by the actor under circumstances where the victim is also the victims or a victim of forcible confinement. So
what's
that's
that?
Locked up.
There you
Leg
go.
locked.
Okay, he was headlocked. All right.
Kidnapping, trafficking in persons, robbery,
That's Puff
extortion.
Daddy, people. That's what they're gonna get Puff Daddy on. Puff Daddy did this one day, and guess what? They was in like let me fly you out. Boom.
Yeah.
Now you kidnapping my ass. Because this was involved.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Extortion, burglary, house breaking, or any other similar offense or act.
All right. He said this woman wanted to stay in America. This man didn't read the laws. He just saying what happened to him.
Yeah.
This woman wanted to stay in America. She came up with a scheme to get this guy drunk on that the best kind of drunk you could get. Jesus juice. That wine, baby. He was on wine, drunk. She said, I'll go plot him. Tell him to come in the back room. Come in the back room. They doing your regular stuff. This is legal. But she wanted to extort that guy. And when the guy said, okay, let's stop like I usually stop, she said no. She held him. And that's confinement.
Yeah.
So Kendra G don't know what the hell she's talking about.
But you don't even have to know the law to know what he was saying. That sounds wrong. So if somebody's doing that to whether it's a man or a woman, that's wrong. Whether I wrap my legs and I forcefully do that to a woman, or she does that to me, and I have a problem with it, that's an issue. Somebody broke a law. That's all he was trying to say. What happened wasn't right. I wasn't okay with what she did. I was okay with the sex, but when she tried to forcefully hold me and restrict my movement and make me not be able to stop or go.
Skid on the sheets. That's what his thing on the stomach or something.
Right. That's when I had an issue with it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether he wanted it, he initiated it, how big he was, none of that stuff.
And then he doubled down. You go take a plan B like we always do? Right. Hell no. You know? Right. So Brandon, did you read that about if it feel wrong, it's probably illegal, or you just made that?
No. No, I didn't even read that. That's what I said.
No, you said something like that.
Yeah,
but
something like that.
If it feels wrong, guys, It probably ain't right. It's probably illegal.
And that's all you need to know.
You gotta
Somebody
clutch it.
looking uncomfortable, yeah. Or somebody's looking like they're not having fun. Like sex is supposed to be a fun thing, supposed to feel good. If somebody's crying, looking sad, looking hurt, confused, something's not right. You need to pause, figure out what's going on, or stop altogether.
All right. We done this video 2 years ago.
Okay.
And we doing it again because everything repeats itself.
Okay.
If you're still struggling with consent, just imagine instead of initiating sex, you're making them a cup of tea. You say, hey, would you like a cup of tea? And they go, oh my God, I would love a cup of tea. Thank you. Then you know they want a cup of tea. If you say, hey, would you like a cup of tea? And they're like, I'm not really sure. Then you could make them a cup of tea or not, but be aware they might not drink it. And if they don't drink it, then, and this is the important part, don't make them drink it. Just because you made it doesn't mean you are entitled to watch them drink it. And if they say no, thank you, then don't make them tea at all. Just don't make them tea. Don't make them drink tea. Don't get annoyed at them for not wanting tea. They just don't want tea, okay? They might say, yes, please, that's you. And then when the tea arrives, they actually don't want the tea at all. Sure, that's annoying as you've gone to all the effort of making the tea, but they remain under no obligation to drink the tea. They did want tea, now they don't. Some people change their mind in the time that it takes to boil the kettle, brew the tea, and add the milk. And it's okay for people to change their mind. And you are still not entitled to watch them drink it. And if they're unconscious, don't make them tea. Unconscious people don't want tea. And they can't answer the question, do you want tea? Because they're unconscious. Okay, maybe they were conscious when you asked them if they wanted tea. And they said yes. But in the time it took you to boil the kettle, brew the tea, and add the milk, they are now unconscious. You should just put the tea down. Make sure the unconscious person is safe. And this is the important part again. Don't make them drink the tea. They said yes then, sure, but unconscious people don't want tea. If someone said yes to tea, started drinking it, and then passed out before they'd finished it, don't keep on pouring it down their throat. Take the tea away. Make sure they're safe, because unconscious people don't want tea. Trust me on this. If someone said yes to tea around your house last Saturday, that doesn't mean they want you to make them tea all the time. They don't want you to come around to their place unexpectedly and make them tea and force them to drink it going, but you wanted tea last week. Or to wake up to find you pouring tea down their throat going, but you wanted tea last night. But if you can understand how completely ludicrous it is to force people to have tea when they don't want tea, and you're able to understand when people don't want tea, then how hard is it to understand it when it comes to sex? Whether it's tea or sex, consent is everything.
That's a
And
great
on that
video.
note,